Oh, those moves. I can't get my mind off of them. Thinking about that big man moving like animals. Just obsessed with the moves. But now we have a clue as to the counter move we need to find. Now, as we begin today, you might notice that we are not starting in our hotel room. And this is not early in the morning. This is almost 12 noon and I'm standing in the street. The reason is that I spent some time off-stream flipping books. So we now have 117,056 yuan. There were many books flipped. This was around 1,100 books flipped. Something like that. Now, 1,100 books each. There are 4, so 4,400 books flipped. So we now have money. It's what we have. I also treated Ryo to 100 sausages with squid inks. It is delicious and recovers HP. Okay, what are we doing? Well, we're now full of money. Ryo is pregnant with cash. So we need to find a Bajiquan arcane book. We need to go to the kung fu shops to find them. I'm standing in front of a kung fu shop. And I also need to buy some moves that I can use to train up to get my attack up as well. So there are a couple things we can do here. Hello, sir. I'm looking for a book.
Excuse me.
Hello and welcome. If it's martial arts you seek, look no further.
I love martial arts.
Do you have any Bajiquan arcane books?
Oh boy. Now there's a question. I'm afraid I don't. Sorry, bud.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, someone's got to have it. This fellow does not.
Excuse me.
But I do want to know what other moves he has. Let's find out. Your most expensive moves, please. Oh, I should buy a bunch of snake powers while I'm here. I could buy like 20. Why not? Alright, expensive moves. There's the Hidden Sandstorm. There's Tiger Thigh. Oh, we have Tiger Thigh. Spinning back fist, heel kick, Mountain Crusher. Pretty sure I do not have Mountain Crusher. Fist and kick combo involves rotating out of strike into an elbow and finishing with a 2-step kick. This does not sound familiar. I don't think I have Mountain Crusher. And if I do, I have a lot of money anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sudden Shear. Opponent no time to defend. Fire left-right combination of punches at lightning speed. Like the sound of that. Material dorsal... I want more expensive moves. Expense! Iron Palm. Twists both legs into a strike. Powerful but limited in range. Do I have that? I'm not sure if I have that. Shower of Spears. Pretty sure I don't have a move called this. Demolishing Fist. Closing distance with an opponent and striking at their philtrum. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Turbulent Thrust. Throw a left and right combo to the opponent's face, follow with a knee to the solar plexus. Give me that move. Dancing Fist. Goes from a falling fist to an uppercut. Series of fists that leads up to the finisher resembles a dance move. I like that. Heaven Flip. Oh, it's not expensive enough. Expensive moves. Charging Fist. Charging in hard, unleashing uppercut. Acceleration of the charge. Boost the destructive power of the blow. Interior knee. Charging knee. Ankle sweep. Lawnmower. Filian Thigh. Rotate in midair to deliver a vicious roundhouse kick. Filian is the Chinese wind god that serves the sun. Well, I mean, it's the move of a wind god. Might as well buy that. 20,636 yuan of moves, please. Is nothing to us.
All right, thanks.
Ryo is a high roller. All right, well, we know this place does not have the particular book that we're looking for. Let me go to my skill book editor. What do I want to do here? I need to power up my Demolishing Fist. Ground Kick, let's see. That one's almost mastered. I might as well keep that on there. Shower of Spears. That's the Filian Thigh. That's the Mountain Crusher. Turbulent Thrust. Sudden Shear, Dancing Fist. Let's go with Mountain Crusher to begin with. Alright, now that we've done that, we're gonna, continue our little routine. You know our routine. Gonna do a little bit of training, a little bit of sparring. See if we can take down Gold Dragon. Of course, we know that the headquarters are up there. Just close by. Feels weird that we're just living right next to them, but we are.
Rooster step, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
We go to sleep every night knowing that just a few feet away is the gang, and possibly Shenhua's father. But it's so close, yet so far. For there is a very large, very muscular man who stands between us and Shenhua's father. And of course, we need to learn some sort of powerful, close-range move that we can use to counter his animal styles. Not the close-range move that we already know, that we learned in Bailu Village. Not that one. A completely different one. We're now on Rooster Step 5. Assuming this goes up to 7, I mean, we're almost all the way up. And if we look at our endurance, at our health meter, we can see that that health meter is almost filled up all the way. So I guess that when we master Rooster Step 7, probably the whole thing will be filled up. And that will be it for endurance training. Our endurance will be as high as possible. Level 19, level 33.
Should I keep going?
Nah, it's fine.
I'll save it for later.
But our attack does need work.
Excuse me.
Have you come to train?
Mm-hmm.
You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques by sparring. You can also test your skills in a real match. What will you do?
Here to spar.
You've come to spar, eh? There just so happens to be someone waiting for a partner. This fighter is Red Wolf. Now, give it your all.
Alright, Demolishing Fist, AAY. Okay, that's one big fist. Don't know if that's a knockdown move. If it is, we wouldn't know during sparring. I think its utility will depend on if we can just knock someone down with a single hit from that. I've mastered the timing of the technique. Attack goes up to level 15. And since our attack is so low, I probably should spar again.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let me keep sparring. My attack is lagging behind. And we have so many moves now to level up. He does, like, close a pretty big distance with that punch, though. Like, he takes a big step forward when he does it. So it might be that I could be pretty far away from the guy and still hit him with it. Again, we won't really know until we're in a real fight. Let me do that one more time, since we're almost another level with both attack and kung fu, and also almost mastered this particular punch. Let's do this one more time, get up to level 10, master this thing, go on to another move. Then we'll try out this demolishing fist in a real fight. See how it goes. Alright, mastered. Now on to Shower of Spears. AXA for Shower of Spears. Three kick combo. It's not the fastest thing. Didn't quite get it. Tried to rock my thumb across the buttons a little too fast. Because of the positions of the buttons, it's XAX, you can rock your thumb across those buttons and do the move faster than a lot of the other moves, I think.
Do you want to keep sparring? Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
Alright, let me eat some food. Num 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 num. So Demolishing Fist is now mastered. Let us try that in a real fight. See how this goes.
Excuse me.
Have you a fight, eh?
I'm hoping it knocks him down in one hit.
Powerful fighter.
If it doesn't, I don't know how useful this particular move is going to be.
His name is Gold Dragon.
Yeah.
You'd best watch yourself.
So I beat White Dragon before. So now we leveled up to the next one, and this is the first time we're fighting Gold Dragon. Let's see how he is. He did not knock him down. Still, I am hitting him with it. Well, I got him with a big gut punch there. It does come in from a pretty good distance. Oh, he came in with a big uppercut. You see, if the brawling uppercut could come in that fast, it would be a lot more useful.
The foundations of a fighter. Use the wooden dummy to work on your kung fu and improve your techniques.
I know.
In other words, you need to train more.
He was very close to losing. That's your best student. And I almost had him with just this one move. So maybe all these guys need to train more, is who needs to train more. Let's eat some sausage. Alright, probably should get to some story stuff. I'll come back for Gold Dragon. I think we've got his number. Like, it took me a lot longer to get that close to White Dragon. I think Gold Dragon's going down. But as for right now, we need to go to some Kung Fu stores to try to find someone who... Whoop, ran into these bananas. To try to find someone who sells the book that we want. That we need. That we crave. One of these stores is going to have it. We know this one doesn't. The one that we just checked. And then last time, the Kung Fu guy who told us what the move was, we asked him about the book, and he said he did not have it. So that's 2 stores eliminated. And there are not that many Kung Fu stores. Watch it turn out that we check all of them, none of them have the book, and it turns out that... And maybe just turns out that someone else has the book altogether. It's not a Kung Fu store at all. I can imagine the game doing that. Now, I tend to forget that there are fortune tellers. And does the only thing they do is they tell fortunes for gambling? Or can they tell you anything else? Let me just check.
Excuse me.
What do you need this time?
That's the first time I've been here, sir.
Stop telling fortunes.
No, he's retired.
Where is the martial arts shop?
What? You're just here for directions?
Oh, what else would I be here for?
Makes sense.
You don't tell fortunes.
It's not like a hack fortune teller like me would actually get customers.
Now, this is like the Eeyore of fortune tellers.
Like to go.
There's one just above us. It's a little strange, though.
Thank you very much.
A little strange is what I want. No one would be interested in a fortune teller like me. I wonder why he's saying it's a little strange. Well, here's a kung fu store. Are you the strange one? Wait, no, you're the guy who recognized the move from me. You already told me you do not have it. I guess I'll ask you again.
Hi there.
Hello and welcome.
It's really important that I find a Bajiquan arcane book.
I don't have any here.
I know.
Okay.
I just thought I'd see if you might have something to say. That's fine. Oh, do you have, like, any expensive moves? Because I am ballin' right now.
Excuse me.
I can handle all your martial arts scroll and dummy needs. Looking for anything specific?
I have so many martial arts scroll and dummy needs. What are your moves? Do you have anything really expensive? A back roundhouse kick that involves jumping up and mowing down everyone around you. That sounds alright. It's like an area of effect attack, I guess. We'll see. Four-sided kick. A secret technique that involves unleashing a series of piercing kicks targeting four different vital points in succession. Alright. The Burrowing Full Moon. A brilliant and spectacular barrage of attacks that couples a kick toward the heavens with a downward kick from a wide stance? Absolutely. Searing Flame. A rush of attacks as fast as a searing flame. This technique involves unleashing an onslaught of punches capped off with a power finisher. Give it to me. Chain Pit Slash. Consecutive running fists followed by a hook, finishing with a downward chop. Dancing Swallow. A roundhouse kick resembles a swallow darting back and forth. I mean, we really should learn how to use weapons. I don't know why Ryo is so against using weapons. So I mastered that one move. I can take it off. This one. Let's check out these other moves. Dancing Swallow. It's like a low kick, then high kick, then high kick. Thunder Palm. I have that one. Chain Pit Slash. Looks like a 4-hit combo. 4-sided kick. What? I don't know what's so secret about that. Burring Full Moon. That does look pretty spectacular. The Grievous Strike. The Brawling Up... Well, we have that, of course. Dancing Fist. Ooh, look at that. Look how many attacks is involved in that. How many hits is that? I guess we're going to have to find out. There were so many hits involved there. Now I'm kind of wishing now that Eeyore fortune teller had a side quest involved of some kind. Kind of want there to be some way to help him out. There is one over here. The Heaven's Fist, I think the place was called over here. And that's the hall. So I think I probably walked by it. Or am I thinking about the wrong place? I might be thinking about the wrong place. I thought there was something over here, but maybe there's not. Well, here's Shaolin Supply.
Pardon me.
You're a martial arts guy, right?
Sure am.
Well, yeah.
Wait, for real? I was just saying that to make conversation. I just took over the shop, so I'm still learning.
I see.
Feel free to teach me some stuff. My name's Ting Chung, by the way.
I'll, keep that in mind.
I'm kind of here for, like, a specific book, if you have it.
Excuse me.
Hey, man. What do you need?
Do you have any Bajiquan arcane books?
Sorry, we don't have any of those. We took inventory recently, so I know we don't have them.
I see.
Well, if he's sure about it. Let me see what he does have.
Try something? Have a look around if you've got the time.
Break out, keep the hands far apart, strike back and forth with the palm heels. The shaking of the legs generate power. Sure, let's see it. Engulfing strike. Twist the hands inward into a chop and twist them back the other way before chopping with the same hand again. All right.
Thanks. Come again.
So many moves to power up now. So many expensive moves. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is expensive. Oh, this door's open now. This door didn't used to be open, but it is now. That connects two parts of the village that previously were separated. Well, village, I mean it's an entire town. Here's Heaven's Fist. This is what I was thinking about. Hello, sir. You're just kind of standing here. You're not at your desk?
Excuse me.
Looking for something?
Do you have any Bajiquan arcane books?
Bajiquan. I may have one.
Are you willing to sell it?
I suppose I could. Let's see here. The reverse body check.
Reverse body check?
Will you make the purchase?
Clearly, this is a point where the game is putting up another money wall, where we can't afford it because Ryo's poor, so we have to, you know, get jobs, find work to be able to make enough money to get this. But that's not really necessary. kind of used an exploit to get past that, didn't we? Kind of did that. It's a skill book for one of the 8 signature moves in Bajiquan. Okay, so we know the body check. This is the reverse body check. Could it really be that much better than the normal one? By the way, down here is like a crossbow and ninja stars. Oh, these are just rubber. Can we buy a crossbow and just shoot the guy? I mean, we can buy the crossbow, but we can't actually use it, unfortunately.
I'll take it.
A wise purchase. Now, here's the reverse body check skill book.
Is this a cutscene attack also? I assume we can't actually use it.
Hideout.
Shenhua, look. I got the Bajiquan arcane book. This is the key to beating the Red Snake's boss.
That's great. Just don't push yourself too hard.
I can't. Not yet, anyway. I just bought it. Now comes the hard part. Making it mine.
I suggest, Ryo, that you should rest up today.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, money got us this move. But money will not master the move. Money cannot buy that mastery. Let's go to bed. So how do we master it? What are we going to do here? Are we talking with Ren? It sounds like music to talk with Ren by. There we go.
This is one of the 8 big lures of Bajiquan. Reverse body check. Huh? Hey, the last page is missing.
What the?
What are we gonna do?
Perhaps Grandmaster Bei will know what was on the last page. I'll try asking him.
Man, I thought that the Kung Fu shops in Niaowu were going to sell quality goods.
Body check. A signature move of Bajiquan, one of the most powerful moves in Chinese martial arts.
The last page is missing. I believe you can guess what was on it. Please, Grandmaster.
When we sparred, you showed me a few Bajiquan moves. Who taught them to you?
My father, and Grandmaster Tao Li Shao.
Tao Li Shao. I'm familiar with the name. Seems you have a knack for Bajiquan.
Please, show me.
I could teach you more, but if you lack Kung Fu, its power will be halved.
I understand.
You must know the body check before learning this move. Can you do it? The body check is a move where you dodge your opponent's attack and circle around them. Try it on me.
All right. Hope I remember what this QTE is. Such speed. It's like I couldn't even see him move. Hey,
That's it.
you adjusted my back.
All right. Do you want to try again?
Well, no, because I don't need to know that. I need to know the reverse version.
You may well learn the technique, but if you lack the proper skill, it will not be effective. So you had better keep training.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Grandmaster, I just need you to tell me what the buttons are.
Bajiquan's signature move is?
Yeah, Grandmaster Bei taught it to me.
Sweet. This time that bear guy's going down. You, me, 5 p.m. in front of the Red Snake's hideout. Got it?
Got it.
I think I might have missed something. Was that the reverse version? I thought that was just. I thought the Grandmaster just wanted us to show him that we knew the body check. Was that the reverse body check? Because that looked like the normal one. Let's see. Grandmaster Bei taught me the reverse body check. What? I'm gonna have to go back and look at the original body check, because I thought that's what that was. Like, we got around the opponent and then gave him an elbow to the small of the back. That's what we did to the original Super Thug. This new version didn't really look different. I don't know. Let's feel weird about that. I feel like that was the same move. And according to this, we know the new one. I don't know how we could possibly know the new one. But the notebook says he just taught us it. So, I feel confused about this. Nevertheless, he says we need to train and that we need to gain more Kung Fu. We do not have enough Kung Fu, and there's only way to get more Kung Fu.
Booster step, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Also, I feel that one Kung Fu shop, I feel that maybe we need to get a refund on that, because that book was real expensive, and I thought there were going to be quality goods. I thought I was buying a mint quality edition of the reverse body check skill book. And you buy it, you open it up when you get home, and turns out that the last page is torn out. I mean, I feel like that could damage a reputation of this vendor. People will think twice before going to him to buy skill books. Goes up a little bit.
Should I keep going?
No, but we'll spar a couple of times because there's some we have a few different moves I'd like to see.
Excuse me.
Have you come to train? You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques by sparring. You can also test your skills in a real match. What will you do?
Master, I'd like to get a second opinion. Am I getting ripped off on this whole body check thing?
You've come to spar, eh? There just so happens to be someone waiting for a partner. This fighter is Red Wolf. Now, give it your all.
I mean, I spent a lot of money on this skill book, and I'm kind of feeling a bit I'm questioning whether or not I'm really getting a good value on this. Look how many hits that was. I feel like if I try that in a real fight, it's not going to be that effective, but I want to try it in a real fight. Don't forget that feeling.
Do you want to keep sparring?
Yeah, I'll do it one more time. And we'll try this in an actual fight. Attack went up another level. Actually, attack is it's getting up there with endurance. Only a couple levels below it.
Do you want to keep going?
That's enough for right now.
Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
Well, how about maybe any times right now, after I shovel this sausage with squid ink in my mouth.
Excuse...
What? A fight? Only even...
I don't know if I actually successfully hit this guy with that, but I want to see it happen. Well, it hit some. He blocked a bunch of it, though. So just because you hit him once, it's not like a guaranteed combo.
It seems you lack the foundations of a fighter. Use the wooden dummy in a...
I know. So I don't know how practical this move actually is. I don't know about that. Let's try fighting him one more time. Let me try doing what I did to defeat White Dragon, which was to try dodging and using instant knockdown hits.
Only Gold Dragon can offer a match a warrior like you desires.
I too desire Gold Dragon.
Even I'm looking forward to this fight.
So if we try the same strategy as with White Dragon, how is that going to go? And that's it.
Unbelievable. You beat Gold Dragon. I'm at a loss for words. You are, without a doubt, the top-ranked fighter of this dojo.
The victory has been achieved. Though Ryo wonders, maybe it's a lesson that Ryo learns, that the expensive moves that he bought with money did not bring him the victory. The victory came from these older moves that he knew the whole time, like Double Blow. Like that Double Blow is that like 2-hit one that knocks him down. That actually worked really well. Do I fight you? Like the last dojo I was at, it ended with me fighting the master, so do I fight you?
Excuse me.
Have you come to train? You can practice. What will... A fight, eh? Only Gold Dragon.
Maybe not.
Match a warrior like...
Looks like it's just a rematch with Gold Dragon.
Even I'm looking forward to this fight.
Well, that's disappointing. I wanted to fight this guy. This guy's like that. The master seems to be all talk. When someone steps up and wants to see the true skill, apparently he backs down. Almost got him again that time. Came down to the last bip.
It seems
Oh, stop you.
the Aspirations of a fighter.
Just stop with your lecturing.
The wooden dummy to work on your kung fu and improve your technique.
You know Ryo is number one.
In other words, you need to train more.
I need to eat. Ryo needs to eat more. It's what we need to do. Eat the sausage. Alright. Well, I guess we completed this dojo. We beat all these guys, and we also, I think, did all of the multiple opponent matches. So I guess we're actually done here. So, what we need... Okay. So we're pretty confident that we know this move. Even like I said, I'm still confused about this. I thought we were just showing Bei the normal body check, but apparently we learned the reverse one, and I'm confused. 5 p.m. We got a lot of time before 5 p.m. And there is one more opponent somewhere else that we have not fought. Well, I mean, we fought, but we've lost. So maybe today's the day. Let me eat a little bit. Shove some apples in my mouth. Now we're ready to go.
It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
Let's continue.
His arms extend in ways a human shouldn't be able to. Is there any distance out of his reach? No one can dodge the demon's fist. Young Tren Sun!
You know, I really didn't see any evidence of unnatural arms last time we fought.
All right, let's go.
Sorry, but I don't do handicaps.
What was that? Take this.
I'm impressed. You're no simple opponent. Try this.
What was that?
You're no simple opponent. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You're no simple opponent.
It would have been so nice if the uppercut was the finisher. It was not.
Here, this is for you. Whoa, kid. Are you serious?
Oh, that's it. We did it.
I never thought you'd beat them all. Here you go.
We beat so many men.
A skill book.
I mean, that we saw that for sale. I think we already have that.
Put them together, and you have a tag team of terror.
It was an expensive skill book, though.
To make demons fall to their knees and cry. Can the challenger
Oh, now
defeat
it's
this
team fighting?
duo?
Yeah, we could give it a try. See how this goes.
The entry fee is this.
We have some time to kill.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
Just rock-solid fists.
You're stronger than I thought, kid. Here, this is for you. Even individually, they're dangerous fighters. Put them together, and you have a tag team of terror. These two make demons fall.
That's not what I've heard. Like, the previous two were also supposedly able to make demons fall to their knees and
The
cry.
entry fee is this.
All right. Let's go.
We haven't used the elbow in a while.
What was that?
The elbow is an instant knockdown, but it is a bit slow to come out.
Not bad. Here's your winning. Whose bright idea was it to pair up these two monsters anyway? The gruesome twosome, the nastiest Niaowu has to offer, has entered the arena. There's no turning back now.
Oh, I like it nasty. Just like I like my sausage. Full of ink.
The entry fee is this.
All right. Let's go.
I was trying to do my friend's Tom's move. There's the full move, the full tornado kick.
You're no simple opponent. I'm impressed. Yeah! Ow! Dang! You're no simple opponent.
Not bad. Here's your winnings. Even individually, they're dangerous fighters. Put them together, and you have a tag team of terror. These two make demons fall to their knees and cry. Can the challenger defeat this diabolical duo?
And this hype man is running out of things to say. He needs to come up with more hype.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, it's the big man. The man who is mistaken for a bear.
What was that? Working.
You're stronger than I thought, kid. Here, this is for you. Together, these two human weapons make one of the deadliest tag teams in the Rose Garden. Now, let's see if our challenger can survive their unstoppable wave attack. The entry fee is this.
Ooh, a combo attack. Could I possibly survive?
I'll give it a shot.
I mean, it would be cool if they actually did have a combo attack. I don't think the game works that way, though.
Too bad.
impressed.
You're no simple opponent.
You're pretty good, kid. Here's your share, kid. Whose bright idea was it to pair up these two monsters anyway? The gruesome twosome. The nastiest Niaowu has to offer.
I've heard it all before.
There's no turning back now.
I mean, there's always turning back. You could turn back anytime you want, honestly. And by the way, that,
The entry fee is this.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
might as well, considering that these guys seem to be a lot easier to hit, might as well try. Well, he interrupted me. I was not able to get all the hits.
Stop that tickle!
Not a chance.
That won't work. Take this.
You're stronger than I thought, kid. Here, this is for you. Whoa, kid. Are you serious? I never thought you'd beat them all. Here you go.
Oh, is there a separate prize for beating the tag teams? Apparently so.
The personifications
Oh,
of fear,
3-person teams?
savagery have arrived in the flesh. Together, they form a trifecta of terror. Those faint of heart, you've been warned.
Well, let's shovel sausage in our mouth and go for it.
The entry fee is this.
Wonder if it ends with having to just fight all 10
Let's go.
at the same time.
Good riddance. Not yet. You're pretty good, kid. Here's your share, kid.
I like how that last guy was falling out of the ring. I wonder if you can do that while they still have health.
Have arrived arrived in the flesh. Together, they form a trifecta of terror. Those faint of heart, you've been warned. The entry fee is this.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, dang! Got you! What was that? You're no simple opponent.
You wouldn't like me, man.
Don't make me laugh. I'm impressed.
It's working.
So that one looks like it could be pretty good for kicking someone like out of the ring. If you just happen to be in the right stance. Or right positioning, I mean.
That was a bit much.
Not bad. Here's your winnings.
So if you're wondering why I'm having an easier time with this than with the singles, it's because when I'm fighting a team, it seems like they block a lot less.
KO rate of 1,000%. Stop is not in the vocabulary of this terrifying trio. And now they're climbing into the ring.
Like, they rarely ever really block anything.
All right. Let's go.
Anyway, they have a 1,000% win rate. I don't know if that... Can you beat 1,000%? It doesn't seem possible. Well, I mean, I do have snake power. So that has to change the percentage a little bit.
What was that?
I hit both of them at the one time, I think. The searing flame.
Not bad. Here's your winnings.
He doesn't seem shocked that I beat the trio that have a 1,000% victory rate.
Insanity and savagery have arrived in the flesh. Together, they form a trifecta of terror. Those faint of heart, you've been warned.
But can they overcome the power of ink-flavored sausage? So far, no one has been able to.
This.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
Take this.
So much punching and kicking. Oh, just couldn't overcome the flurry.
You've still got a long way to go, kid. I don't think you have much of a chance, unless you do some more training. Go back to basics, kid, and build yourself back up. We'll be waiting. The next fight is at 1:30.
Well, we do have a lot of time before we gotta meet Ren to beat up some thugs. 1:30, huh? I mean, you know, I could just go over here and do some Rooster Step.
Rooster Step.
You think that guy that guy and the crowd would be a bit more impressed at Ryo fighting 3 fighters at a time. Like, even if he lost the fight, it's still quite a thing that he was able to hold his own up to then. Well, we're on level 7 of Rooster Step 5. If Rooster Step is like 1-inch punch and horse stance, and once we master Rooster Step 7, our endurance will be maxed out. We'll see if that is how it goes.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
Yeah, we still have time before 1:30. Never was really sure, though, what this was really supposed to train. Like, 1-inch punch and horse stance, it was kind of more obvious, but I'm not really sure what Rooster Step is supposed to be doing for us. Train us to be able to walk in a circle, I guess. I don't really know how that helps us. Kung Fu level 36.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
No, let's try that fight again.
I'll save it for later.
Num num num.
It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
Let's continue.
Is the challenger stupidly brave? Or just plain stupid?
It could be both.
Is he for real? Does he have a plan? How is he going to fight this treacherous trio?
Like, Ryo doesn't do plans.
The entry fee is this.
Ryo's gotten along fine without doing any of this planning.
Let's go.
That is not going well.
You've still got a long way to go, kid.
There's so many punches and kicks coming at me.
Unless you do some more training. Go back to basics, kid, and build yourself back up. We'll be waiting. The next fight starts at 2:30.
You know, maybe that's maybe that's enough fighting for right now. What we really have to focus on is what Grandmaster Bei told us. We have to increase our kung fu. We don't have enough kung fu. We need to get more kung fu. I can think of a way to get more kung fu. What we need to do, probably.
It's 100 tokens for 10 yuan. What will it be?
Maybe it's like buy a lot of tokens. Don't remember how many we would need. Let's try that.
Good luck.
All right, got these tokens, right? So how are we going to get more kung fu from tokens? I want to find that real fancy prize exchange that we came across that one time. Just got to remember. I guess that was probably in that paradise area. Got to remember where that is now. Because we were like there. It was like the same place that club was at. It was right next to the club that we were a VIP at. We got the VIP card, and then we proceeded to go down to the basement and beat up the other VIPs. I don't know if Ryo is still a VIP member of that club. That seems like possibly grounds for, you know, saying that you're not a member of this club anymore. That could possibly be the case. I think this might lead to the fishing area. That might lead to the fishing area. So the fancy place, I think, is more this way. Here's a cafe. I don't think we've actually been in this cafe. Well, no one's here, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's like a waitress right here, but no one else. Yeah, it's like this, the real fancy place, fancy lane down here. This is where the expensive goods are at. You know, we never talked to Ren about the gang, like, probably selling that thing they took from the shrine. We never talked to him about that. I mean, if I found Ren walking on the streets, I could probably talk to him about it, but I haven't seen him. I've only seen him during cutscenes. Okay. Let's talk to you.
Come on up. The prize exchange is right here. I'm getting the prizes ready right now.
See, if you want to be a kung fu man, you need to dress like a kung fu man. Oh, you need a lot more tokens than we have, don't we? Yeah, you need 133 tokens for the martial arts wear. I mean, we can buy that many tokens. Forgot just how expensive that was.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Alright. I just need to go someplace where I can buy some tokens. Just pour a lot of tokens into someone. Pour a lot of money into someone, I should say, so I can buy tokens. Hello, sir. I don't suppose you sell tokens. No, I don't see like a business button on you. Hello, sir. I don't suppose a gang came in here and like sold something they sold from a shrine.
Oh, are you worried about money? I'm not a rich man by any means. Oh yeah, you can also trade items if you have a complete set of them. Let's see what you got there.
I suppose you have... Oh no, those are just moves.
Well, you can always come back if you change your mind.
I probably have to talk to Ren to find out specific... Oh, what did I just... Oh, it's probably marking down this pawn shop. I probably have to talk to Ren to specify where the gang might have sold the thing, and then I can go to that thing and do the thing at the thing. Oh yeah, this... Like, Golden Goose is a betting place, so I can buy tokens here. Alright, man. I'm gonna give you a lot of money in exchange for a lot of tokens.
Tokens?
This is a good purchase.
You need to purchase some tokens first if you'd like to play.
Ine-san would be proud of us for our responsible purchases. She taught us well the value of money. Just keep slamming down the yuan on the table, Ryo. Just keep slamming it down. More. We need more for the threads that we need to demonstrate that we are a real kung fu man. Just keep smacking the money down on the table. This, you know where we got this? This is book money. This is illicit book selling. 200,000 tokens, please.
Now then, please enjoy yourself.
I will.
You can exchange those for prizes, so be sure to visit the prize exchange. Whatever you select there can be sold for cash at any local pawn shop.
And thus the circle of life continues.
Come on.
I know.
I'm getting...
One martial arts wear, please. So, well, no, I still don't have enough for that now. Yeah, we'll keep this for right now.
One, right? Here you go.
That's right.
Hope to see you again soon.
All right. Time for a new look for Ryo. Okay, so it looks like that there are separate options for upper, shirt, lower, and shoes, but we only have one per. There we go. Now, can Master Bay really tell us that we do not have enough kung fu when he sees us decked out in this? I don't think he can. We now look the part of a kung fu man. And Ren is going to be so jealous when he sees this. Even though, of course, the catfish jacket will always be the jacket of our heart, since we earned that. If we are going to be like a real kung fu martial arts expert, attempting to fight Lan Di, we probably should look the part. Walking down the streets, looking sharp. No one's gonna mess with this man. Well, it's 4 o'clock. Let me eat a sausage. It's almost time. I wonder if we go there, if we can just do it early. Might as well find out. Look, hey man, look at me. Remember I was here chopping wood, penniless, not a coin to my name. And now look at me. Look at me decked out in these kung fu threads. They're very impressive.
It's still a bit early. I guess I'll come back later.
I guess we cannot. We cannot do that. Okay, we can warp though.
Hey, get over here.
What is it?
First the red snakes, now this little Betty.
Oh, it's her.
What exactly are we up against?
Huh? You're asking me?
We mean you no harm, ma'am. You can trust us.
Where do the people here go?
I've no idea who you mean.
The red snakes that were holed up here.
And that guy that looks like a gorilla. Not exactly hard to miss.
I had them leave.
Huh?
This land belongs to me, so I had them leave.
Do you know where they went?
They said they were headed to the old castle.
The old castle?
The one across the water. They even took a young lady.
A young lady?
Yo, let's go. Nothing left to do here.
Oh.
Well, that was odd. Okay, never mind about the big showdown. They're just not here.
You there?
Huh?
I have a letter for you.
If you want to save your little girlfriend, bring the mirror to the old castle. Where's this from?
A woman suddenly appeared and left here with your friend.
The red snakes got your friend.
What, Ryo?
Come with me.
That woman.
Is this girlfriend that girl that was with you?
I'm going to help her.
Now hold it. There's nothing we can do today.
Damn.
Just sleep on it, okay? Let's meet at the port tomorrow to hatch a plan.
How could we have been betrayed by the woman that we don't actually know anything about that woman? We just spoke to her a few times, but apparently she's a supervillain? I guess? By the way, what's this?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
It's about that letter.
I don't know anything about it. I was just told to give it to you.
Who gave you the letter then?
An extremely beautiful lady did.
I knew it. Her again.
What's wrong? You have a problem with her, huh?
No, it's not that.
I mean, yes. Yes, it is that. Can I look at that? Oh, guest register. Yeah, I think that we probably looked at this at some point. These are backers. Major moment. Well, I can't believe we were betrayed by the woman that we hardly know. We really don't know anything about her at all. But apparently she's an organized crime, I guess. I guess she must be part of Landi's crew if she was able to boss around the Red Snakes and get Shenhua kidnapped. I guess she... But I mean, honestly, even though it's a bad situation, I can't help but... The only thing on my mind is how good Ryo looks. Look how good this man looks right here. He looks really good with his kung fu clothes. When we go to that old castle and we meet Shenhua and we rescue her, she's gonna just swoon on her feet at the sight of this man. How could anyone resist? We probably should make a phone call. I doubt we're actually gonna bring up, the kidnapping, but let's do our nightly phone call. Okay, we did focus on last time. I guess we're now back to Guizhang? I think. I guess there is a third thing that we have not mentioned yet. Because this will be a third phone call with him.
Father Sky.
9 dragons.
Oh, did I call him last time?
Earth.
My friend.
Warehouse number 8.
I'd like to speak to Master.
May I ask who's...
This is...
Okay, yeah, I may have done this phone call before. Ask about Joy, Zhu... Okay, yeah, I asked about Zuyanda last time. Okay, so I did do the third choice. That's not the one. Not the one that we should be doing now. So, next on the list, then. Would be Nozomi.
Harasaki.
Hazuki?
Yeah.
And she's going to mention that she has been dreaming.
Yes, I tried to go out.
Sounds like a very...
And that Ryo has also been dreaming about her.
I don't really believe that dreams are good or...
I see.
No problem.
Can I...
What is it?
Do you ever have dreams?
Well, yeah.
What kinds of dreams?
What kinds of dreams?
My dreams? Well...
Let's see, we've, I think we've said dreams of father and dreams of Nozomi. Let's say strange dreams this time.
I have strange dreams.
Strange dreams?
Yeah. I see someone standing alone. But I don't know who they are. Yet, I get the feeling I've seen them somewhere before.
That is strange. What is the person doing?
It looks like they're singing, but I can't hear their voice.
Singing, huh? I wonder why you'd see a dream like that.
I thought it was strange myself, but...
But what?
I think I'm starting to understand.
Really?
I've learned a lot in Bailu Village here in Guiling.
Bailu Village?
Yeah. It's a village where my father trained when he was young. There, they have a strange legend that seems to have foretold my coming.
A legend?
The Dragon Mirror from Hazuki Dojo and the Phoenix Mirror were also made there.
Really?
I also met Shenhua there.
Shenhua. Is this Shenhua the person you've seen in your dreams?
I don't remember the dream well enough to say for sure, but I get this feeling that it's all connected somehow.
It seems like this Shenhua person really means a lot to you.
Means a lot to me?
Definitely. What kind of person is she?
Well, Shenhua is younger than me. Maybe 16 or so.
What else?
Well...
Nozomi? Can you give me a hand here?
Oh, my mother is calling for me.
I see.
Can you call me back later?
Sure, I can do that.
There is so much more I want to ask you.
Alright. Talk soon.
Oh, I was going to mention to Nozomi about how Shenhua scared the super thug to death so he would tell us anything that we wanted. I'm still not sure how she did that.
I should call it quits for today.
Alright, let's head upstairs. Well, today was a day of victories and defeats. We beat Gold Dragon. We won that whole thing. We're done with that dojo. We beat the last guy in that tournament, and then we fought the two-man teams in the tournament and beat all them. And then we beat a bunch of three-person teams And I think we're probably on the last one of those, but that last one was kind of overwhelming. So that was some good stuff that we did. And then we used our money to buy this sweet kung fu uniform. We also supposedly learned the reverse body check. Now, I am still questioning that whole thing. I'm still questioning that scene, because that looked exactly like the normal body check. I do not feel like we learned a reversed version of it. I don't know. I need to watch that scene again. So there were moments of victory, but also a moment of defeat in that the Red Snakes have cleared out and apparently have kidnapped Shenhua, and apparently we were betrayed by this woman who we have seen now and again. We were betrayed by her, I guess, because maybe she's part of the Chiyu Men? I'm not entirely clear. But you know what? Since plot actually seems to be moving, and I'm feeling good and feeling interested in seeing where this is going, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to move on to the next day. We're going to talk to Ren and see what we're going to do, because we've got problems now. We can't just take our time, earn money, and fight people in the dojo. Shenhua's in danger now, and we have to do something about that. And, you know, in Shenmue, it's not common when you really have to do something right now. I don't know how well Ryo's gonna handle that. We can't just delay it. We have to do something. So we probably should. So, take a break for a few minutes. Gonna come back for more of the Shenmue. Gonna sleep so hard tonight. Get on that bed, Ryo. Toss that off. We're just back in our normal jeans and t-shirt. We changed out of our kung fu suit to change back into our shirt and jeans to go to bed. So our original shirt and jeans, I guess, are now our pajamas. Look, Ryo just can't get a good night's sleep if he's not wearing jeans. Like, most people find that uncomfortable. To Ryo, it's comforting. It's familiar. Reminds him of home.
The old castle is that building right on top of that mountain. It used to belong to nobles that ruled over Niaowu.
So, Shenhua's there.
Hey.
What's that?
Huh.
Well, that looks like the Phoenix Mirror. Oh yeah, that store. We did see, like, it had a duplicate one, didn't it?
That's just a crappy counterfeit. It might be useful for something. I think I'll take it. If it comes down to it, I can bribe them with it.
No way. What would happen to Shenhua if they found out it's fake?
Get in the game, would you please? That mirror is the key to the treasure.
I can't go along with that idea.
Whatever. In any case, we need a boat to take us across. You get the boat ready.
Fine. What will you do?
Oh, I've got a little something in mind. When you're ready, come to the second floor of the ferry terminal.
Got it.
No, Ryo just can't bring himself to lie. He has to do things the right way. Even if with everything on the line the way it is, he has to say, "No, come on, Ren. We can't, like, tell them a falsehood. We can't do that." Oh, what did that say? Find a boat. Well, there might be some people around here who might know about boats. Like our man down here. Maybe he might know about finding a boat.
Pardon me.
What you need?
Boat, please.
Is there any way to get to the old castle?
That's got nothing to do with me. I really don't know, though.
I see.
Apparently not. He doesn't know. Well, there's the travel agent right here. Or tourism agent. Does he know how we might get a boat?
Excuse me.
Do you need help? I'm the tour guide for Niaowu, so I can help you find just about anything.
I need your help with something. Is there any way to get to the old castle?
That's a tall order. That site currently isn't available to tourists.
I see.
Some good camera angles in that little scene right there. All right, people are not helping us get a boat. We could ask the fisherman. I don't know if he would be like real happy about us going to that castle to fight thugs. He doesn't seem real thrilled about the idea in general. But I mean, he is a fisherman. He has a boat. I mean, if he has one. He's not standing here, though. These are other... Well, he's not here. These are other people. But, I mean, these are boatin' men. Maybe they might know.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I need boat help.
I'm trying to get to the old castle.
The castle, eh? Sorry to say, I've already promised someone a ride.
Sorry?
I got the money up front, so I can't take the boat out now. He's some rich guy from somewhere. He's taking his sweet time, too. Sorry, but you're gonna have to ask someone else.
I see.
The rich guy, huh? Well, I probably know who that is, but we didn't write anything down in our notebook, so that's probably not what we need to do. This guy's fishing. This guy's not doing anything.
Excuse me.
Oh, there go my knees acting up again. Looks like I'm getting up there in my years, too.
It's a good start to a conversation.
I'm trying to get to the old castle across the water. Would you mind if I borrowed your boat?
To the castle, you say? I'm afraid my boat's sprung a leak.
Wow, everything's going wrong with you.
You can't fix it?
It's being fixed, but who knows when it'll be ready. I'm sorry. Could you ask someone else?
I see.
All right, these boatmen have no boat help to offer me. This guy's fishing. I'm assuming the fishermen do not offer boat help because they're busy fishing.
Excuse me.
Here to see the cormorant fishing.
I'm looking for a boat to take me across the river. Could you lend me one?
Well, I guess I have my little raft here, but is it just going to be you?
No. One more person, actually.
In that case, I can't help you. There's barely enough room for me and my cormorant. Any more and we'd sink before getting to the other side.
I see.
What if I gave you a lot of money? Could you buy a bigger boat?
I really need to cross the river, though. Any ideas?
Ask somebody with a boat.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks for the advice. It's very good advice. Hello, sir. Sir? Can I talk? Okay. Sir?
Excuse me.
What is it? No fishing today.
I want to cross the river.
To the other side?
Yeah. Could you lend me your boat?
Whoa, slow down, kid. Lijiang River is no joke.
Huh?
A river this big would swallow up any raft us cormorant fishermen use.
Really?
These rafts are only good for gentle, shallow waters. If you want to get across, you're going to have to find a boat.
A boat, huh? So, where can I borrow a boat?
Can't say I do.
I see.
You can't say you do what?
I can't find a boat that'll get me across the river. I should ask Mr. Bay.
Is he here? Ask him for help. Will he reappear here? Now that we need to ask him? Let me just take a look around and see if he appears. Oh, huh? This, I guess this is the point of no return. Well, I guess so. Like, really, there's only one thing that I had wanted to do, and that was beat those 3 guys in the tournament, but I didn't seem like I was really close to doing that. I didn't seem like it. So I think I'm feeling okay with just confirming and going ahead.
Excuse me. I need to cross the river. Could you lend me a boat?
What for?
The Red Snakes have someone I know. I have to get her back. Please. I'm running out of time.
Are you asking me to knowingly send you into harm's way? No one should set foot inside that castle. It is a stronghold of the wicked.
Huh?
You're not ready. It won't be like fighting 1 or 2 of those red snakes.
I don't care. I have to go.
I see you have no intention of listening to me.
So?
So I'll prepare your boat.
Thank you very much.
Wait a while. I'll have the boat ready by morning.
Got it. Thanks again.
All right. The Grandmaster's not happy about it, but it looks like he'll do it for us. All right. Well, I guess we're still walking around town. It said that was the point of no return, but I guess that means is that when we get to the next morning, we will have to go, regardless of anything else that we're doing. I guess is what the idea is. All right. Well, if we know that's what we're doing. What does our notebook say, by the way? He's on the 2nd floor of the ferry terminal. Because I know that's what we're doing. Why don't we just do one more round of training?
Rooster step.
One more round of rooster step round the pole, just for old time's sake. Actually, we might as well just see how many times we have to do that to get up to level 10. Level 7, I should say, to master it. Because that should finish up endurance. And if we really are at the end of the game here, we might as well finish that up. And I mean, what else would Ryo do the day before going into combat but train up, getting ready to meet whatever it is that we find there? I mean, we've been training for the Super Thug, but Grandmaster Bay says that we're going to encounter something much more dangerous there. And that will be out of our league. But surely, with the reverse body check, surely we'll be able to come out on top.
Keep going?
Yeah, let's do that again. We're on Rooster Step 6. Might as well go all the way with it. Wonder if there are any other ways of making money in this game. I mean, we did the wood cutting, we did collecting herbs, we did the forklift, we did gambling. We know that you can, find things and buy things and, like, sell them for more.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
And let me eat something and then go back to it.
Maybe later.
I wonder if there were any other ways of making money. The problem with some of these ways of making money, though, is that they did not have any leveling themselves. Like, something like woodcutting should have had levels. So the more you woodcut, the better you get at it. Because as it was, woodcutting was good at first, but then it's like, surely there's other things we should be doing to make money. Woodcutting just wasn't efficient anymore. And doing something like getting the fortune teller to give us a prediction and then trying to do that to win some of the games, that worked okay. It worked okay for us once. But of course, trying to make money with something like Lucky Hit just wasn't going to do it. It wasn't going to do the job. Way too unreliable. And then I guess you could probably just keep fighting at that tournament. Like, you can do the tournament over again, and I would have to figure that, considering how I was doing against the later opponents, that I would be able to go through like most of the opponents at the tournament with no problem at this point. So if I wanted to build up a bunch of tokens, I could always just keep restarting the tournament. And then I could, of course, redeem things with the tokens and then sell those things at the pawn shop to make money. So that I guess that's another way of doing it. Level 37 Kung Fu.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
That brings us up to Rooster Step 7, which should be the final one. I don't feel the Rooster Step has actually changed, though, as he's been leveling up. I don't think the animation has changed. I don't think he's gotten any lower. Endurance 21.
Should I keep going?
Let's eat something.
Never.
Really, if we were playing Shenmue in character, Ryo would probably just be doing this all day, every day, just hanging out at the dojo, training, fighting the monks, and like Shenhua would be getting impatient with them. Ryo, aren't you kind of supposed to be looking for my dad, and you're just bumming around at the dojo all day. But Ryo just can't get enough of those martial arts. Anytime he makes any money at all, he spends it on move scrolls and snake power.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
Five. Almost there. The plotline involving that one woman is, I don't know, it's just kind of puzzling to me. We saw her off on the boat when we came to Niaowu. We saw her a couple times just on the street. And there were like scenes where we would talk to her, so it was clear the game was trying to say that she was important. And then she didn't actually do anything up to now.
Maybe I'll practice some more.
And when it turned out she was actually, she was a bad guy. She was in, like, the criminal organization, and apparently is high up enough to boss around the Red Snakes. And she lied to Shenhua to get her kidnapped. Also, apparently they know that Ryo has the Phoenix Mirror. I guess that information must have come from Chai, because did anyone else actually know that? On the bad guy's side, I mean. Like, obviously, Ryo's friends know that he has the mirror, but when it comes to the villains that we've been facing, I think Chai's really the only one who ever knew that Ryo had it.
Should I keep going?
I mean, Ren's gonna be going to the castle with us. Maybe he wants to get his ass out here and start walking around in some circles. Like, he seems like he's taking it easy. It seems like he's just lounging about, knowing that old Ryo is gonna be doing all the heavy lifting. He needs to come out here and start doing some horse stance and some one-inch punch. Level 38. And I think one more will max us out on Rooster Step and endurance in general. Ryo's body is going to be now like a brick wall. Like, his attack might not be that great, but someone punches him, they're going to risk breaking their hand on his rock-hard muscles. Once we master Rooster Step 7, that final bip on our health should become a full-sized bip, and our health meter should be complete. And that's it. We've mastered it. Rooster Step, the third and final of the endurance exercises, is now complete. Endurance Max, which turns out it was level 22.
Practice some more? Never mind.
All right. Everyone here is very impressed by how many hours Ryo has been standing in front of this, doing this Rooster Step.
Excuse me.
Have you come to train? You can practice your kung fu on a wooden dummy, or polish your techniques by sparring. You can also test your skills in a real match. What will you do?
Let's do some sparring.
You've come to spar, eh? There just so happens to be someone waiting for a partner. This fighter is Red Wolf. Now, give it your all.
Alright, that's mastered. Now for Shower of Spears. Didn't do that quite right.
Do you want to keep going?
Sure. One thing I was always kind of puzzled about in this game is it doesn't seem to make a difference on who you spar with. Like, we could spar here at the dojo, and we could just go anywhere else. Oh, Mountain Crusher, moved on to the next move, ABXX. It doesn't actually matter who we're sparring with. It doesn't seem to make a difference.
Do you want to keep sparring?
Now, let me eat something first.
Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
We now have 2,000 HP, 2,000 even.
You can. You've come to spar. This.
Here. Here. Yeah.
Do you want to keep going?
And let's try one more time. Get that attack up once more. Once more, we'll get the level up. Once more.
Do you want to keep sparring?
Here.
All right, that's mastered. Next one. Oh, these are all mastered now.
Here.
There we go. Kung Fu level 40, attack level 19. Let's call it at that, I think.
Keep going? Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
Eat a sausage. Alright, so now the next thing we needed to do was go talk to Ren. Tell him we got a boat ready. Apparently we're leaving tomorrow. Ren's sitting around doing nothing.
Hey, Ren.
Hey, you find a boat?
Yeah. Grandmaster Bay agreed to help.
Another old geezer.
He said he'd have the boat ready at the fishing wharf in the morning.
Tomorrow morning, huh? All right.
Ren seems to have a problem with old people.
Hey.
Yeah? If you have time to be slacking off here, hurry back to the hotel and get some sleep.
Agreed.
Alright, what does our notebook say? Oh, okay, we told him. Nothing else to say, I guess. Oh, right. The stairs are inside. Still, it is a little early to go to bed. And of course, there is one thing that I would like to do before we say goodbye to Niaowu. I don't know if I will, but I have built up my endurance, so punching Ryo is now like punching stone. And to see how that works.
It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
Let's continue.
The personification...
I know. I've heard it. I've heard it all.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
I don't know if you've noticed my new Kung Fu clothes.
That won't work. Let's go. What was that? What was that? You're pretty good, kid. Here's your share, kid. Whoa, kid! Are you serious? I never thought you'd beat them all. Here you go. The top prize. A skill book.
Tiger's Fury.
That's the Tiger Tempest. A series of powerful kicks. It's sure to help you out.
I don't think we've seen that one.
Teaming up with me and making some dough.
Sorry, but I don't have time to chat right now.
Think about it, will ya?
I don't know if we've seen this one. I guess that means we have now finally totally completed the Rose Garden. Let me take a look at that Tiger one. Barrage of kicks that hit as hard as a tiger hits its prey. Strictly targets the opponent's vitals. I'm pretty sure we have not seen that. In the stores, at least. So maybe that is a unique move that you get from completing this. Well, clearly they were intimidated by Ryo's kung fu suit. That was the main difference. They knew, oh man, look at this guy. Look at how he's dressed. We can't compete with this. Let me eat some food. Oh, does look like I need to replenish my snake powers. Fortunately, there is such a vendor right here.
Excuse me.
Hello and welcome. I've got some new skill books in.
I want to chug this snake power.
All right, thanks.
All right. So I guess might as well power up my attack even further by checking out this tiger move.
You've come to spar, eh?
Okay, AAXY.
Here.
Since we're, like, basically at the end now, might as well just do it as much as possible to level it up. Not like I have anything to save this for now.
Do you want to keep sparring?
Yeah, I'll try this when next time we're in a fight. See how devastating the move is. The description of the move does say that each of these kicks targets vitals. So it's actually a killing move that we're using here. So close. Okay, we do have to do it one more time, because of course we have to get that level. We have to get that level. Okay, that's mastered. Oh, I guess, yeah, I didn't equip anything else, I guess. Everything else is mastered. Well, at least we mastered this new lethal kicking move that we have. Is that enough to level up? Yes, just about. Just about.
Do you want to keep sparring?
No, that's enough. That's enough.
Come again. You're welcome here anytime.
Well, even though we might be here welcome at any time, it does seem like it is about time to say goodbye to Niaowu. Nope, gotta be up here. Get up there. Okay, yes. Since I have a whole lot of money, and there is... Oh, I was about to say, why did I stop? There was nothing in front of me. But then there was. There was a small old man in front of me. I was about to say, I might as well buy some bananas. One last time.
Welcome! I've got the sweetest, juiciest fruit in town.
Give me all of them, please. I crave bananas.
Thanks again.
Well, we've done everything that we need to do. We beat the Rose Garden. We did a bunch of training. The only thing we can do is just wait for tomorrow.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You know what's coming, right? You need to pay the bill you've racked up. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
Well, that's a different delivery.
I do.
Thank you.
I guess I didn't pay the last time. I never actually got the pay cutscene last time. Because of the cutscenes that I got. Skip that, I suppose. Let's give Goro a call. What was the third thing? Third choice here.
Hello? Goro? Is it...
And we're all doing okay. He has a job. He has a steady relationship. We asked about Debuita. Let's ask about warehouse number 8. I don't think we asked about that.
How is everything at warehouse number 8?
Warehouse number 8. They're regular customers of Hoku Hoku lunches.
Regular customers?
Hisaka often delivers lunches to them.
Oh, I see.
But hey, what's with that Guizhong guy?
Guizhong? Did he do something?
Every time Hisaka makes a delivery, he shows up with a big smile on his face. If I make a delivery, he gives me a face that tells me to get lost.
Guizhong?
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Well, based on what you're saying, maybe he likes...
Huh? Likes what, bro?
Forget I said anything. I'll call again sometime.
Sure, call me anytime you want. I'm sure Mai would love to talk to you too.
Sounds good. Later, Goro.
Later, take care of yourself.
Guizhong might have a crush. Not that Ryo would know anything about that. Let's give Joy a call. So I believe the choice with her is if we're going to take her out and what we would do. I believe Ryo said that he would train her with a martial arts move. She was not impressed. I believe it also said that we would take her out to dinner.
Yeah. Coming.
What was the third one though?
And what?
Well. Right. What?
What are we gonna do for her? Give present. What kind of present are we gonna give the Joy?
Is there anything you want?
Like what?
I could get you a present.
Really?
What would you like?
Good question. That maybe...
Yes?
Nah, not that. I'll save that for next time. Yeah, that might be better.
What next time? And what might be better?
This is tougher than I thought.
Joy, if you can't decide, let me pick something. And I'll give it to you next time I'm in Hong Kong. You good with that?
What? Seriously?
What could I get you? Maybe a statue, or something like that.
A what?
I've seen vase shops, and lighting shops.
Vases?
Not your cup of tea?
Do you really think any girl out there would be happy with those gifts?
I see. Maybe an antique then?
Never mind. I don't need anything.
Anyway, I'll call again sometime.
Yep. I won't get my hopes up.
I'd be more worried if you did.
Ugh. Damn you, Dio. Well, whatever. Just don't get hurt.
Okay. I'll be careful.
Joy, I noticed you like motorcycles. I could buy you like 5 of them if you would like more motorcycles. Wait, no, I know what we could give her. We could give her our special doorknob that we bought. You remember the doorknob? It has a great emotional meaning for us. You've been carrying it around with us this whole time. I believe the question here is, who is the strongest? So we've answered Fang Mei. I believe we answered Eileen as well.
What about?
I don't think we've answered Izumi yet.
Is this what they mean?
Neither of them would...
Who would come the close to winning against Ryo?
What do I think?
Yeah. Eileen and Izumi. Which one of them was stronger?
You can fight them in Shenmue 2. I did not. We'll say Izumi.
I guess I'd have to go with Izumi.
That's what I thought. Izumi is really strong, isn't she?
Her secret technique was really something. It got the better of me a bunch of times. I get the feeling it had a name.
Sakura Festival.
Yeah. You know well, Fang Mei.
Of course. I was thinking of apprenticing under Izumi.
You were?
Yes.
And why is that?
Why? Well, what to say? To achieve balance?
Balance? What do you mean?
I mean, you're good at martial arts, right? So I
What was that? Feng Mei?
Nothing. Forget I said anything.
By the way, are Shu Ying and the others at the temple doing okay?
Yes, everyone is fine. They're all here working hard every day.
I see. Say hi to Shu Ying for me.
I will. You can count on me.
Okay. I'll call again sometime.
I can't wait. Take care of yourself. We'll be waiting for your safe return.
So I believe that when you fight Izumi in Shenmue 2, and you're about to beat her, I believe that there is a QTE that does come up where you have to counter her move. That was the move that they were talking about. Alright. Give Tom a call.
Tom.
Alright, what was the choice with Tom?
Tom.
So we talked about training. I think we talked about people. Let's talk about scenery.
It's nice seeing foreign towns and scenery for the first time.
Yes! I had a really exciting time when I landed in Japan for the first time.
Thinking back on it, my experience at Kowloon Walled City was one I won't soon forget. It never really occurred to me at the time.
Doing different things is the best part of any journey.
You might be right. I had some good experiences in Bailu Village, too.
Bailu Village?
Yeah. My father trained there a long time ago. I went there, too.
Your father, huh?
I met a lot of people who knew him, but there's still so much I don't know. That means my journey is far from over. Everything I do for him.
Ryo.
I'm going to go, but let's talk again sometime.
Sounds like a plan, man. I'll be waiting.
Later, Tom.
All the capsule toys I buy, all the gambling I do, it's all for my father. All for him. I hope he appreciates it in the afterlife. Let's call Ine-san.
Ines. Yes.
What was the question about this? They had guests, right?
Do you mind if I ask?
Sure. We asked them. Go right ahead. Could ask about foreign visitor. We asked about foreign visitor and Megumi. Let's ask about Yamagishi-san.
Yamagishi is at the house?
Yes, he came here to perform an incense offering to your father.
They knew each other for a long time, didn't they?
You knew him too, didn't you?
My dad? Yeah, I guess so.
In fact, he taught me a few moves.
Yamagishi's moves?
Yes, indeed.
I see.
Maybe you could ask him to teach Fukusan a thing or two next time.
Yes, that's a great idea. Since you've left on your trip, Fukusan hasn't been the same. He seems really lonely without his sparring partner.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen.
Anyway, I'll ask Yamagishi-san to keep Fukusan company for you.
Thank you. Okay, Ine-san. I'll call again sometime.
Please do. I love hearing your voice.
Take care of yourself, Ine-san. And say hello to Fukusan for me.
Yes, of course. Please call again. I'll be waiting.
Yes, I will. I promise.
Oh, Yamagishi-san's moves. Can't stop thinking about those moves. If I remember right, Yamagishi-san is an old man who lives in the neighborhood right next to Ryo's house. I think. I think he might have been the guy who hurt his back because he had to dodge out of the way of the black car on that day. He's one of the first people you talk to in Shenmue 1, I think, when you start investigating. If I remember this right.
Hello?
Hey, Fukusan. Let's see. So he broke up with his girlfriend, and he asks us how he can get over it. So we talked about training, we talked about drinking. Let's talk about travel.
What if you took a trip somewhere?
A trip? A trip? Oh, that's a great idea, Ryo-san.
Going to a new place and seeing a bunch of new things is a great way to clear the mind.
Yeah, Ryo-san, you're right. You're totally right.
Good. I'm glad I was able to cheer you up, Fukusan.
Yes, I'll pack my things and get ready to go immediately.
So where are you heading?
What do you mean where? I'm coming to see you in China.
No, that's not quite what I meant. And I don't have time to wait around.
But there are a lot of procedures involved in getting to China.
Don't overdo it, Fukusan.
I wonder when I'd be able to make it out to you.
Fukusan, mind if I change the subject?
Okay. Sure. What is it?
Is Ine-san there?
No, she's not. She's out getting drunk.
Okay.
What she's doing.
I see.
All right then. Talk to you later, Fukusan.
Yeah, Ryo can't have Fukusan coming out here. Ryo can't have anyone tying him down on his quest for revenge.
I should call it quits for today.
He's got to be free to do what he needs to do, such as what we're going to be doing tomorrow, and we're going to be heading to the castle. No, not that. Not that either. None of these. None of these. There we go. We're heading to the castle to rescue Shenhua, who has now been at the castle for, what, like 2 days now? I hope she's okay.
Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
I mean, I know we're never in a rush when it comes to Shenmue, but a lot can happen in 2 days. Unless maybe she's just glaring at all the thugs and they're too afraid to do anything to her. Which is a possibility. Well, it's about time to go out. Try to save Shenhua. We might not come back. 5 Americans, please be with me during my time of need. Please look over me and grant me victory in my fight tomorrow. I pray to the 5 Americans. People have asked, which American am I? I cannot be just one. I must be all 5 if I am to be victorious. Time to do this. Let's make it happen.
Mr. Shirling, what are you doing here?
I asked them to come. Huh?
Grandmaster Bay. What of the boatmen?
I'll take you there. There's no way I could let you folks go alone.
Huh?
I will float in the water. You will stand on me and I will swim there. Oh, no, we have a boat. We actually do have a boat. I just realized there are 5 people in this boat. Were we the 5 Americans all along?
Listen up. Miss Shrine Maiden here will watch the enemies from this point. You stop the enemies here. Old man, Ryo, you two infiltrate the hideout.
And what about you?
Me? I'm, on guard duty with the maiden. Just kidding. Lighten up, will ya? I'll just have to go to the old castle, right? Okay, already, I'll go.
Looks like the thugs smashed up their own castle. Is there any place they won't smash up? Okay. First step is to find Shenhua. I mean, look, this is their own home, right? And they have barrels with, like, burning wood in them. Why would they have this in their own home? They don't know how to take care of a place, I'm telling you. Oh, there's a pawn shop here.
Oh, no. Oh, what to do?
What's wrong?
Huh? The red snake stole some valuable items from me. What will the customers say? I have to get them back. My shop's reputation will be ruined.
That sounds awful.
It is. Can you do anything to help me?
Huh?
I'd like you to find the items they stole.
Me?
Please. You're the only one I can ask.
Still.
They stole 3 items. Here they are.
All right, I mean...
Red snakes are always making a racket upstairs. It's a little suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Please, you're my only hope.
Okay. So I should find 3 items?
Oh, thank you so much. I am forever in your debt.
No. When we were walking dramatically in the castle, I thought we were building up to an endgame. I did not expect we were walking into a side quest where there was a pawn shop on the way and a man who insists that we need to find his 3 items. Ruby ring, retro camera, and large plate. Okay, sir, I mean... Oh, and there's like a capsule machine here too. Toy keys. Well, we have to buy some. I mean, we're doing the big team up to fight the villains at the end of the journey, but capsules and side quests. I got a key.
This is cool.
I love these.
This one is interesting.
Ren walks by and saying, "What the hell are you doing?"
I see. What's this? This is great.
But is there any other way that a Shenmue game could have ended?
This is great. This is cool.
Let's take a look at the key. Let's take a look at the capsule set for keys. I didn't think this would be something we would be concerned about at this point in the game. I have almost the entire set. almost the entire. You know, we have to continue. We have to continue on. Clearly, these are plots by the Red Snakes. They put a capsule machine and a side quest on the way because they knew that it would slow Ryo down. What was that? Oh, I can just like buy food. We don't need to eat rock tripe anymore or black garlic. We are full to bursting with sausages and bananas. Is this a dead end? I guess. Oh, there's like a little place in here. Is there anyone who actually shops at that pawn shop? I thought no one was going to this castle. And the castle is infested with thugs. You wouldn't think anyone would actually be here. I just probably should see if there's anything behind the stairs. Maybe there's a Chobu-chan. There is not. These thugs playing mind games. Look at all these things on the shelf. All these things to look at. We got books.
What's this?
You can look at.
Take this.
Yeah, I'll take it. What, really? Okay, sure. I guess these are parts of. This is the side quest. I'm gonna loot them. I'm gonna loot the thugs. Look, they loot everyone else. I'm gonna steal from them.
This is... I'll take this.
Oh, we got the African plate. It represents all of Africa.
This is... I'll take this.
My first-person looting mode.
I'll look around a bit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What's this?
It's a pizza plate.
Can't be the real thing.
It is the best of all things. You take that, Ryo. You put it in your inventory, Ryo. He's not. No taste, Ryo. You have no taste. We absolutely should steal that pizza plate.
What's this? I'll take this. What's this?
Master Bay walks in. Ryo, are you just robbing them? I mean...
What's this?
I'm sure that they I'm sure they stole this themselves, but I didn't think that's why you were coming here. I thought you had more urgent things on your mind. Like, you wrote in your notebook and everything that said the first order of business is finding Shenhua. Here's the Batman plate. Mysterious creature plate. What does our notebook say about these, by the way? Oh, that's not it. Requests. No, it's, I'm gonna go down here. And where are we in this notebook? Maps, contacts, it's not what we need. Notes, I guess, is not what we need. Requests. This is side quest stuff, but the side quest we wrote down is not in here. And here's the Niaowu stuff, but it starts us from the beginning of it. What? No, I didn't want to do that. Let's just go to requests and then flip back. Maybe that's faster. Wagon bus. Oh, remember finding the wagon bus capsule toy for a child. Places the fish? Sure. Remember the catfish? We got the catfish stamps. Remember I failed the tall tale side quest because I talked to that guy too much and he didn't want to tell me anymore, which was weird. I still don't know why I failed that one. That didn't make any sense. Ruby ring. retro camera, large plate. Okay. I've not found any of those as of yet. I found many plates. I found a number of plates here. Oh wait, these are described as being large plates. So it could be one of these. They are all large. I guess he did not describe to us what exactly the large plate was. Can I go in there? No, it's not letting me go in there.
Look around a bit more.
Maybe after we finish this side quest, we'll be able to go in there. So I found a bunch of plates. They could possibly be the plates that that guy wants. But I did not find a retro camera or a ruby ring. And I don't know why we would not take the pizza plate. Even if that guy doesn't want the pizza plate, we should just have taken it for ourselves, honestly. What's this? Ruby ring. How craftfully hidden.
This is it.
And then retro camera. You wouldn't think retro camera would be hard to find. It sounds like it would probably be kind of large. Especially since this is the 80s. Is it a retro camera by the 80s standards? Well, I did not see anything like that, but maybe there's like a box that we could look inside. Oh.
This can't be it.
Oh yeah, we already looked at that. He would not pick it up. I'm sure Shenhua's been waiting for like 2 days at this point. I'm sure she doesn't mind waiting a little bit longer. Probably fine. Probably. There's a box up there, but I can't interact with that. Retro camera. Where would the... Oh. That is a retro camera.
What's this?
Alright. Let's get back to that guy. We know we found the ruby ring and the retro camera. We found many large plates. I don't know if any of them are the ones he's looking for. But we found a few. Hello, sir.
Excuse me.
How is the search coming? Did you find them?
I found this.
Let me see it. This is it! There's no mistake about it. Thank you for finding it. This camera. I can't tell you how thankful I am.
Alright, what about the third? Is it one of the plates we found?
You found it! This is it! This dish!
Really, that one? The Batman plate. I didn't actually expect it was the Batman plate.
Thank you! You saved my shop!
I'll be going then.
Oh, please wait a moment.
Huh?
You've helped me so much. I have to repay you somehow. Here, take this.
This is...
A gun?
It's just a token of my gratitude. Thank you so much.
It was nothing.
And we're already rolling in snake powers.
Hey, are you selling anything? I'll give you a good price.
It's fine. It's fine.
For that set, I'll trade you
No, it's fine.
Maybe next time then. I'm always here. Your business is welcome anytime.
I kind of wish that they did a Deadly Premonition thing where we held out each plate and then the man would tell us the history of the plate, but then say, no, that's not actually the plate I need. And we have to keep looking for various plates until we find the correct one. But that's not what happened. We found... Why was that even there? Why did we do all that? What a weird... in a game full of weird things that delay you from moving on, that's probably the weirdest one yet. Why would there even be a pawn shop here? Shouldn't he move out, considering what's going on in this castle? And can I not open any of these doors? It doesn't seem like I can open these doors. This is a big door. Seems important. This was the only way to go, right? Or was there anything else to observe? Like slot... Oh, there are slots here. No one in there. Doesn't seem like it. Oh no, I can look in there.
Seriously? What the heck is this?
Well, I mean, they're growing some food and caring for a chicken. Look, they like their fresh eggs. Just because they're thugs doesn't mean they can't have fresh eggs. See some fruit and such in there. This is the cell where they keep the bananas and the watermelons.
How? What the heck is this?
And this is Chai's room? Those are his clothes.
This is no time for jokes. Damn it.
Okay, we found the place where Chai rests his head at night.
Mr. Shi? Mr. Yuan?
He always falls for that elbow.
And you are?
Hazuki. Ryo Hazuki. I met Shenhua in Bailu village.
Is she all right?
She's been kidnapped.
Shenhua has been...
Don't worry. I'll save her. Please keep them safe.
Man, we are not even fighting Chai. It is just a QTE. Defeating Chai found a key to somewhere. Shenhua's next, not a second to lose. Well, we finally found Shenhua's father and the other stonemason. We've been looking for them for quite, the entire game. Ren, how did you get up here?
Hey, Ren.
I've got a bad feeling about this room.
Yeah?
Come on. Stay alert.
I mean, we are not even, like, having an actual battle against Chai. He's not even on that level for Ryo anymore. If we have a bad feeling, let me eat something. Chai is on just a low-level QTE thug at this point.
Whoa! Check out the pear on that one.
So, like to stare, do we?
Was it you? The one who took Shenhua?
Did you bring the mirror?
Where is she?
Ryo, hand over the mirror, or else.
If it's the mirror you want...
Here.
Hey.
So this is the Phoenix Mirror.
Now let her go. Shenhua, are you alright?
I'm fine, but...
Shenhua, go to the next room. Mr. Yan is there.
My father?
Yes, he's fine. Hurry.
Okay. Londi is waiting.
Londi?
Well, you still have to make it to the castle first.
Londi is in the castle?
Nope, time for a fight. So I guess we've been in the same town as Londi this whole time. These guys would not get past the first opponent at the Rose Garden. Oh, what's our notebook? Ryo, even though it's an urgent situation, Ryo takes his time to write down his notes. The strange woman was waiting for us. We gave her the Phoenix Mirror. Woman told us Londi is up ahead. All that's left is to confront Londi. This is it. This is what it's all been leading to. Hold on. Gotta eat a sausage. Just to be sure. Everyone's doing their part. Everyone's come together to help out. See, Ryo was never alone, even though he thought he was. He thought he had to do it all on his own. But in reality, he was just one American, and he had to search for 4 more Americans to help him. I mean, they're not actually Americans, but you get the idea. This seems like a bad idea on the part of the bad guys. Like maybe they shouldn't walk out that door. So that's what's happening behind us. Our friends are taking out the minor villains. Oh hey, we recognize these guys. These guys were the thugs that we have fought already as part of the Red Snakes. Fortunately, we have these delicious sausages to keep eating. No bruises will keep us from our revenge as long as we have these delicious ink-filled sausages. It's like I've been saying throughout this game that the thugs really shouldn't be that much of a problem, considering all the martial artists who are, well, first in Bai Lu and now in Niaowu. They really all just need to team up together, and like these gangs really can't stand a chance against them. Uh-oh. You saw who was up there. You saw who was standing at the top of the stairs.
You again. You really like taking a beating, huh?
Ren's just standing to the side, I guess. But all the training was for naught. Fortunately, we get another chance. He never expected the reverse body check, the move which is exactly the same as the body check. His animal styles were no match. His body is nowhere to be seen. Must have just disappeared. Let's see. Enemy after enemy keep appearing. I have to fight my way through them. I finally beat Ge, the Red Snakes' boss. Londi is up ahead. This time he's going down. But first... Get some apples in here. Now Londi is going down. Surely Londi will not be able to counter the reverse body check. It's invincible. I see Londi has some Westerners in his troop. Maybe backers? That's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't think these people look like your traditional thugs. Was there a reward tier where if you donated enough that you could become one of Londi's bodyguards?
What was that? Quite good. Out of my way!
Now, the sun went down real fast.
It's locked.
What should we do?
Isn't it obvious? Hey, quit dawdling. Here we go. 1, 2.
Too early, I guess.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm used to having to press the button immediately.
You really are a klutz.
I know.
Here we go. 1, 2.
Hey, it's actually him. Londi likes what he sees. He wants this guy to do it again. That's what we'll say. I like that a lot. Why don't you just do that again, just like that?
Hey, I've got this one.
Why haven't these guys shown up in the game up to now? These guys seem interesting.
That should just about do it. The rest is up to you.
How are we even friends?
More. Show no mercy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we're setting the castle on fire? They're just...
That fool. The Chio men belong to me now. I'll burn Londi and the rest of it down.
No, she's making a power play, trying to assassinate Londi so she can take over.
It seems you've improved a bit.
Londi, fight me! I will avenge my father!
Oh, is this actually happening? I didn't really think this was going to happen.
Pathetic. Too bad. You're a waste of breath. Here. You're a waste of breath.
Oh, is that it? I guess we're on a time limit because this fire is going.
Damn. You really have a death wish, don't you? Then allow me to reunite you with your father.
Hey, isn't this what you're after? Let go of him and I'll let you have it.
Here. Damn it.
You're no good to anyone dead. Let's get out of here.
No. Londi.
Man, not even a QTE. Ryo just isn't even on the level to get the option to counter any of it. They're the cats. There they are. Where are we going? We're leaving? I don't think it was mentioned where we're going. I mean, maybe we're going back to Bailu, since we rescued the father. Maybe that's where we're taking him back.
This is Zhao Sunming.
You know him?
The man next to him is...
my father. My father was killed by Lan Di.
Lan Di.
He suddenly appeared in the dojo and stole the dragon mirror. Then he killed my father.
The dragon mirror, stolen by Lan Di.
It has the same design as a relief I saw in your quarry.
Something so terrible happened because of the mirror my family created.
Please, tell me if you know anything.
The dragon mirror and the phoenix mirror were once locked away in the cliff temple. But someone had their eye on them.
They were the Ryo men.
Zhao Sunming wanted to retrieve the mirrors before they fell into the wrong hands. He's the man standing next to your father. The mirrors were entrusted to him. Several years later, Zhao died under mysterious circumstances. His only son, Long Sun, was raised by the Ryo men.
Long Sun?
Zhao Long Sun, also known as Lan Di. The cliff temple that Zhao visited.
That's where we found the scroll.
I heard the Ryo men have taken it over.
So, Lan Di is there.
Most likely, with the mirror.
Do you smell that? Because my nose is pointing to treasure. My treasure.
He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes.
Why are we wearing
You'd
the
better
brown
not
jacket?
run, Londi. I will avenge my father.
Put that catfish jacket back on. Put the catfish jacket back on. Okay, that story goes on. Such as it is. Say if completed game data. If completed game data is loaded, you can start from the village or Niaowu, carry over items, money tokens, skill books, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, sure, I'll save. And so that's Shenmue 3. It's sorry, stretching. Well, we made it to the castle. Turns out that Londi was chilling in Niaowu the whole time. And he was just there. And we, like, fought him a little bit. Just a little. But then everything was on fire, so we had to leave, and that was probably for the best, because clearly Ryo was no match for Londi anyway. We did no damage at all to him. In the cutscenes, we didn't even get a QTE to try to do anything to him. So clearly Ryo is still no match. We met a new villain, someone else who is trying to kill Londi so she can rule the Chiyu men, and now I think she has the real Phoenix Mirror. The one that ran through away from Londi, I'm sure, was the fake one. So now Lady in Red has the real Phoenix Mirror. Londi still has the Dragon Mirror. And so they're heading towards the cliff where the treasure is going to be. And I guess that's supposed to be where the next stage of the story would be, as if there was a next game, which, is... Who can say? Who can say if there's going to be a Shenmue 4? I've just been playing this game with the assumption that there probably will not, at least not in the near future. We'll see if anything changes late. I'm not saying later in the year or later next year, but later, like, in our lives. When we're all a lot older, we'll see if anything happens. Well, that's been Shenmue 3. I enjoyed my time with it a lot. There's a lot that it should have had, but I liked what it did have. The environments were very beautiful. Like, that was, graphically, that was clearly the best part of the game, were the environments. I greatly enjoyed the dialogue, and I know that some people feel that maybe there just shouldn't be an English translation at all. Just keep it Japanese, but I greatly enjoyed that somehow the English voice work was basically the same as Shenmue 1 and 2. I don't even know how they did that, but they did it again, and I very much enjoyed the English voice work in this game. I like the settings that we explored, though. What I would say in terms of a criticism is the whole thing, the sequence that this game likes to do of, we need to find thugs. Here are some low-level thugs. Let us fight the thugs a couple of times. The thugs will lead us to the super thug. Let us fight the super thug a couple of times and then lose via cutscene, and then spend some time having to learn a super move to defeat the super thug. That whole sequence, it's not the compelling thing that Yu Suzuki thinks it is. I don't think. It was odd that we did that twice, like once in Bailu and once in Niaowu. It seems weird that was the main thing we were doing. So I liked a lot of the stuff that we were doing, but as far as the actual main plot goes, it's just like, it was just kind of that. It was just kind of that progression, but it happened twice. And the super move that we were learning was the same move. It was like the same move both times. And that was real weird. I like the look of Lan Di's lieutenants at the end there. Those look like some colorful, eccentric villains. I wish we saw more of them in the game. We did not. We got introduced to a new villain, the Lady in Red, but very short period of time, very short. So as far as actual story progression, it was very little. It was just basically, we're on the trail of Lan Di going to that cave, and it's kind of all that advanced. I mean, we spent a lot of time with Shenhua, got to know her, got to talk with her, we lived with her for a while, played face-off. So, you know, Ryo and Shenhua got to know each other. Ryo won a catfish competition and won that jacket, the sweet jacket. He also bought some acid wash jeans. Also, Ryo learned how to exploit capitalism for his own gain and made a tremendous amount of money by flipping books. So there was that. We then also fought a bunch of monks and then fought in a tournament. And, you know, there were like side stuff to do, like gambling or forklifting and stuff like that. And I enjoyed all of that. I enjoyed just like the day-to-day playing of the game. I had a very good time playing it. I am a bit confused about why they decided to just not have any story advancement in this game. Basically nothing. Or in the first half of the game, why did they think the whole bit with the Verdant Bridge was supposed to be interesting? Like, we got the account from like 3 different people about how 70 years ago the Verdant Bridge was built for the Imperial Envoy, and they came to commission the building of the 2 mirrors, and like 3 different people related this to us. And clearly it was supposed to be like this significant thing, and I don't know why it was supposed to be a significant thing. We barely learned anything about Ryo's father. Like, the issue about did Ryo's father actually kill Lan Di's father, that is still unknown. There's nothing known about that. Here's a little message from Yu Suzuki. He will never give up on his own personal journey to complete the story. He will do whatever it takes. He will play as many games as Lucky Hit as possible. I probably should just read the whole thing. To all the fans who have waited many years for Shenmue 3, and to all of the crowdfunding backers who have made this game possible, this project would not exist without your love, support, and the connections we have made along the way. With profound appreciation for all that you have done, I am happy to finally present to you Shenmue 3. During development, I expanded the scope beyond what I had originally envisioned. I'm happy we were able to include the distinct Shenmue charm throughout this game. I hope that this new chapter strikes even a small resonance in your heart. For as long as there are those who wish to see Shenmue live on, I will never give up on my own personal journey to complete its story. As with Shenmue 3, the Shenmue story is with you. I sincerely hope that together that we can continue to spin the tale of Ryo and his adventures in Shenmue 4. This goes out to all who have ever loved and supported Shenmue, Yu Suzuki. So yes, it's definitely a passion project because he does have to struggle to get funding to get it made. It's kind of a sad situation, being that the people who own it, Sega, don't really have any interest in doing so. Like, they could fund a game easily. They just choose not to. And that's it. So, like I said, I like what I was playing a lot. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I laughed. I loved. I got Ryo some sweet new clothes. And that's what I wanted, basically. I would have wanted a little bit more story progression. A little bit more than nothing. Nothing's not very good. Like, Shenmue 1 had very little story progression. But there was something. This kind of had nothing. Kinda. Kind of. So, as far as whether or not we're saying goodbye to Shenmue, there is supposed to be DLC. I don't know when that might come out, but there is supposed to be DLC for this. So, this might not be the last time I'm streaming Shenmue 3. Might happen another time. If that DLC does come out. And if it does, I'll certainly be on that. Why did they think we would be so interested in that verdant bridge? You see, the thing is, I don't think this is really due to like a budget issue, because the story, Yu Suzuki wrote out the story of Shenmue. Actually, she's talking, so let me just press the button. He wrote out the story of Shenmue chapter by chapter a long time ago. So, the fact that this game had what little story it did, I don't think that's a budget issue. That's just how he wrote the story all that time ago. So, why did he decide that there was no real need to progress the story in these 2 chapters? Or rather I should say, why did he figure that the time that was spent on any story was spent on things like the Verdant Bridge, or the mirrors lead to a treasure, instead of anything more relevant, such as, did Ryo's father actually murder a man? Was Londi justified in getting revenge on Iwao? That seems like that's like a more interesting thing to explore, but it really wasn't. It really was. That's weird.
From a distant land in the east.
Like I said, it's not the issue. It's not quite the issue that so little story was told. It was just the choices that were made on what they decided to spend that time on. I'm still puzzled. Anyway, like I said, I like the environments in the game. I like Bailu. I like Niaowu. I like the time we spent in there, going around talking to people in shops, looking around, buying things, practicing moves, talking with Ren, talking with Shenhua. Like the bit where we were living with Shenhua in the village was a nice little bit. Collecting herbs was a nice little addition, though the stamina system was not a nice little addition. I did not like the stamina system. I guess the idea is that it's supposed to motivate you to practice your endurance so you don't have to eat food so often, but still, I didn't really like that. So, herbs, nice addition. Stamina, not so nice. The fighting system, it's kind of a shame that they weren't able to use the Virtua Fighter system again. That is a bit of a shame. Did Londi sound like that in the first game? I'm trying to think about what Londi's voice sounded like in the intro of Shenmue 1, and I feel like his voice sounded different than it did here. Like, I feel like in Shenmue 1, his voice sounded menacing, and in this game, it really didn't. It really did. It didn't sound menacing at all in this game. Like, the voice, I don't know. I distinctly remember Londi's voice having this real cold sound to it in Shenmue 1, and it really didn't in this one. I don't know. Still, it was kind of nice that Ryo finally caught up with Londi, even though that meetup lasted only a few minutes. And I think in other circumstances, I don't think this would be frustrating, except that in this case, it's unknown whether or not there will actually be a Shenmue 4, so whether or not, they'll actually be able to capitalize on another encounter between Ryo and Londi, I don't know. I don't know about that. Of course, there was stuff in this game I didn't do. There was like a bunch of side quests that I never really got around to. So there was, you could, like, if you're trying to 100% this game, you'll be spending a lot more time on this than I did. How much time did I spend on this? Trying to think about that. Altogether, all these streams altogether, how long is it? It's definitely longer than it took me to play Shenmue 2. I feel like it's definitely longer than that. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it is. Well, I guess I didn't actually expect to finish the game tonight, but we did. We did. So, I guess I'm going to say to have a good night. I guess I'm going to say to have a good weekend. Have a good end of the year, as we have now ended the year with the end of Shenmue 3. And I'll see you next time for more video games, more fun stuff. It's not Shenmue, but more video games. Have a good night.